downs as well, and that means none of our players are going to be going to the left side of the map, or even the upper left side of the game, completely out of it. But one thing is good for sure is that most of the teams are going to be inside that circle already, only with some of the players, Morph and Persija Evos as well as Hale, outside of that circle. So not too many teams having to rotate. And well, we're going to be bound to see more action, as most of these teams are relatively close by to one another.
And it's going to be a quick possible clash here between Persija Evos and IHC Clan, as we get to see that, they're around the same vicinity. And the last time we got to see IHC, they haven't been able to put up a really good fight. And looking like it's going to be the same case here up against Persija Evos, as they do lose 2 players in the process already. And now it's going to be them trampled, pinched down. Red face with a DBS looking to make the play, but the UMP tags him up. The OG shuts him down. And now it's going to be Lynx here, holding his ground, looking to get the last and final finisher up against IHC. Demo OG wrapping around. Can he cut the chase? Zol actually still around the vicinity. And it's going to be a 2v3 for this time being.
And right now, we're about to see Demo peek out. He's going to be able to get one on Misery, and he's going to try and peek into the rest of the players of Persija Evos. We see a Link fall as well, and it looks like Persija Evo is going to be down to their last and final player. Demo here looking to finish the action and kill that last and final player, slowly pushing into that area, but unable to find him just yet. Looks like his teammate's going to be able to secure the kill. Persija Evos out of the game early. 14 teams remain now. Out of the game for now, and 10 teams remain.
Yeah, and then overall, we are seeing a bit of a hiffy situation now here between Four Miracle Vibes and Bigatron Red Villains. Apex looking to retaliate up with the nades, cooking it up, looking to throw it to the direction of Lapar. The first out of NV Sports has here up against Shopper. Shopper out in the open, getting tagged up, and that's going to be Sersha for you, eliminated as well. But the battle lives on. Still, plenty of more opportunities here coming from the backside. And it's just all going to come down to how they can reset the momentum here. And they got to find a way to reset the situation. It's just so much things going on. You got to find a way to reciprocate what to do next. Because honestly, if you're going to be coming in empty-handed or empty-minded, it might just be you next as well, getting eliminated.
You're right. I mean, you need to be able to change up your strategies when needed, and that's one of the most important things in this type of game. But look at this. Yodu Alliance, they're going to try to attack the players who are up in this building, or stay hidden at least with the smokes, trying to cover themselves and stay out of the rest of the engagement. But close by to them is going to be the players of Stalwart Esports, as well as the players on the side of Sem9, if I'm not mistaken. And those are teams that you have to watch out for, because they're very aggressive teams. And look at this, Yodo Alliance, they're going in for the push on Genesis Esports. They're going to land a couple shots, but not able to kill that final player just yet. Genesis Esports playing this very tactically, trying to stay alive, but being the last player, he has a target on his back, and unfortunately, the players of Yodu just has the aim to shoot that target, and now they get eliminated from the game. 8 teams remain. Yodu Alliance on top with 4 kills on the game right now.
And it could just be more as well here for a set of Four Miracle Vibes, but in the process, they do lose Baron out from the process. East here trying to heal up. Back to Selware Esports because Aegon XA8. The nade flies through, gets one tagged up. The sprays down comes in as well. And now Aegon XA8, well alerted to the situation. He wants to wrap around, finds 2 on the board. And now 2 players remaining here for a set of Aegon XA8. Ekshani bandaging up. Falak looking to get the pick up, but it's a bit too late. And now Ekshani here finds the perfect timing to make a push. IQ here down below. And Ekshani wants to get the levitation to come in. And from the backside, Tops here with Emperor 16 will suppress the fire swell coming from the hallway. It's looking to be the end here for Sad of Aegon XA8, as they only have 1.
And somehow, the players on the side of 7th Element, they remain alive. They started this game with 2 players. They still have 1 in the mix right now. But look at this. Morph with a very aggressive push towards the players of Bigatron Red Villains. And going in through those windows, Bigatron Red Villains have their backs up against a wall. And it looks like they're going to try to use those vehicles to get out of there as soon as possible. And same goes with the players of Sem9. They've gotten themselves into an engagement with the players of Alter Egos Eagles Aries, and it's not looking very good. Sam9 going to be down to 2 players left, while Alter Ego still has 3. Morph gets eliminated from the game. Divine on the side of 7th Element going to get 1 before getting eliminated by 1-4-1, and 6 teams remain in the mix here, but more action still going on right now as we have the players of Alter Egos getting the high grounds, trying to deal some damage on the players of Sam9.
Those who can be calm in the midst of the battle might just be the team that could come out victorious. The heavy hitters has now put the stale here on this very round. And now it's all going to come down to the underdogs here to prove themselves into the mixture. And in the process, we see another squad go down. Vampire Esports will take 2 players down from the set of 1-for-1 official. Sem9 down below here on the mountain will have to go against Alter Ego Eris. And Rosemary gets tagged up, getting taken down by Mikael. 1 player per stop for set of Sem9, just inside or just behind the smoke. We'll try to make the play. That's going to be Kenny S for you. And Tam here healing up. 3 more seconds to stall out before they go for another wave. Tam throws the nade. Alter Ego Eris facing a lot of damage, and Sem9 is now backing down.
They definitely shouldn't, because they have the skills to be able to push that, but unfortunately manpower not really on their side right now. You can see that the players on the side of Alter Egos going for a very aggressive push towards one of the players on the side of Sam9. He is going to get taken down, but Mikhail here, the last player on the side of Sam9 that's up and moving, he's going to try and take down the players of Alter Egos, trying to get his revenge, but it's not looking very good for him. And Bigatron Red Villains, on the other hand, they still have a full squad in the game, and they are playing those long range fights, not going in for full engagement just yet, but getting those eliminations and damage dealt onto their opponents. A player Mikhail on the side of Sem9 going to be able to take his revenge on one of the players of Alter Egos Aries, but he has to go in for the kill right now, because if he waits any longer, they're going to heal up those 2 players on the side of Alter Egos who are currently down.
Whew. DX Lamborghini will take 1 player down. Paragin will take the last and final player from the side of Alter Ego Eris, bumping them down with that buggy. And D Xavier, all of a sudden, they shine by surprise with a full set of players alongside with Bigatron Red Villains. They have the best odds right now. Sem9 still wants to put up a run, but they only have 1 player to rely on. And D Xavier has diverted their attention now here to the way of Vampire Esports, and they have them tagged off. Paragin still going on a bumping spree. 1 last player stoned, holding on for dear life, but it's not going to be enough. And Vampire Esports, they get eliminated as well.
3 teams remain in the mix. Sem9, only 1 player in the game. But the Savior, on the other hand, they are looking to make a comeback here, as they have 8 eliminations already to their name, and they have all 4 players to continue on the engagement. Same goes for the players of Bigatron, as they still have all 4 players in the mix. But of course, things are going to slow down once again as they try to wait for the right moment to go in for the engagement. And as you can see here, the teams are pretty far from one another and trying to find the place to take cover, because this area is just open fields. Though there's some hills, some trees, some rocks to hide behind, it's just all open, not too many buildings in their favor.
Someone revoke the driver license here for a set of Paragin. The guy has just been bumping a lot of people too much. Has been enjoying quite a lot, but hey, we're enjoying too.
Road hazard.
It's all right. I mean, there's no warning even. But yeah, back to Sem9 here, only having 1 player.
I guess this game doesn't require a driver's license anyway, so.
It's all right. Hey. Anyways, back to the Xavier and Bigatron Red Villains. Complete set of players. 1 single player for the set of Sem9. Wouldn't be too surprised if it's going to be Deppy all alone. But let's see. After all, it's all going to come down to Bigatron here and the Xavier. And I do believe it's going to be Mikhail left for the set of Sem9. So, this is going to be a bit of a standoff. And look at this. Scarlight. No bullets at all. So, that's going to be a GG well played for them. So, it's all going to come down once more to the Xavier and Bigatron Red Villains to win off this round.
Right now, things are about to get even hotter as the players on the side of, I think that is Sam9 as well as Bigatron. No, actually, D Savior and Bigatron, they are getting into those vehicles, trying to move around. And look at this, D Savior, they're going to be putting pressure onto the players of Bigatron, trying to use those grenades and incendiaries to their advantage to put some damage and deal some damage onto their opponents. But it's not aligning up just yet, and the smoke's going to cover the areas, going to block off their views. They're all going to stay alive for now. D Savior though, down to 2 players left, and same goes for the players of Bigatron. But oh, it looks like D Savior is going to be able to heal up some of their teammates, which means they still have a full squad to their name.
And now it's going to be Satarless here with a DBS looking to wrap around. Chua goes down to the ground. Levi's looking to get the trade. Out in the open, Satarless tagged up, but managed to heal up instead. He does have this opportunity to go for the pickup, but I think time is passing by, all because of the zone closing in as well. And now he wants to wrap around here on the front line. The nade comes through, gets thrown down inside the zone. The nade mitigates his movements, and now it's going to be Levi's clutching things up now because the attacks quickly enough to get the kill. And man's thirsty here to get this one through. And now Bigatron Red Villains playing around the brick side with an M249 and a pump action shotgun. Will be going up against Persija Evos. Out in the open, looking to swing down. IHC and DXavier as well getting into a battle. And it's going to be Chua here wrapping around. Can he get this one? The timing is on. Pops a shot, gives off the information, but the burst to the head will shut him down. And DXavier, they get a quick opener here for the second wave of the clash.
D Savior still has 2 players in the game, but IHC only 1 active players while 2 are knocked down. And right now, Chua is going to get knocked down as well. It's going to be a matter of Levi's versus Alex here on who's going to be able to keep their team alive. Back and forth between the car they go, but Levi's just lines up that shot and takes down Alex as well as the whole IHC team with them, sending them back to the lobby. 14 teams remain here, but still a lot in the mix in this area, as we can see Bigatron Red Villains inching closer towards the players of Persija Evos.
Now Super Nun whipping, checking. A pump action shotgun might just meet them on the other side. They can't offer this double chop against Lynx, and Lynx here is just hiding on the opposing side. This is looking to be a very heavy battle, and from below, it's going to be a red face as well from the set of Persija Evos. Jen Frost looking to heal up, coming from the bottom side of the building. And it's just all going to come down to this 1v1 isolations for them to get this battle through. And a lot of hesitation will be coming in here for a set of Bigatron Red Villains, but for a set of Persija Evos Red Face, he has this play. He has this opportunity to make it come true. He has the gun as well to get this one going. And Satarless alongside with Jan Frost is now going to be isolating one. Super Nan here spraying down with a UMP. One more bullet to connect to get the shot down. Whips up the Mini 14, misses the shots, but finally connects at the end. And now they lowered the numbers down here for a set of Persija Evos. Red face from the down below, looking to respond back. Doesn't really have the arsenal here to back himself up. Has the Uzi to hold the grounds, but the double chow comes in. One player down below looks to put on the cavalry, but it's not going to matter at all. Persija Evos, they get eliminated.
Knocked down. The smokes are going to finally come through for them to move in towards action, but Stalwart Esports on another fight of their own as they try to shoot down the players of Bigatron from afar. And looks like 4 Miracle Vibes going to be sent back to the lobby.
Oh, wow. Perfect opportunity for Stalwart Esports to just overtake the players of 4 Miracle Vibes on this very run. And keep in mind, they won the first week. If they can rack up more points here, they can absolutely win the second week now. But for now, it's going to be a battle between DXavier and CMFX GSM. Rowdy inside does have the DBS to play with. Sprays down, but doesn't get the connection. And it's going to be CMFX GSM eliminated from the get-go. The NBA Sports, Bigatron Red Villains will be hopping in, but DXavier beats them right into it as well to getting eliminated at this very round. Who's next? NB or Bigatron Red Villains?
Well, that question is hard to answer, but NB Sports, they have a disadvantage when it comes to the numbers, so let's see how exactly they deal with that. But right now, we are going to see the players of Hale as well taking those high grounds, trying to relocate and get a better angle of where their opponents might be. Look at the spread from the side of Hale Esports. They have some on the lower grounds, they have some on the high grounds, but close enough where they're going to be able to go heal each other and cover each other when needed. But look at this. NB Sports finally going on for the push on to Bigatron Red Villains, but Bigatron just too good with their engagements. They have two players left, and Fistboy is the one and only one on the side of NB Sports. Although he is in such a huge disadvantage because he doesn't have that much life left in him, and he has nothing to heal as well. And finally, he falls to his knees as Satarlas takes him down. Four teams remain in the mix. Will it be Bigatron claiming this out as they've already gotten 8 eliminations, but Hale not too far away as well with 7 on their name. Bigatron down to their last and final player. Tops on the side of Stalwart Esports already spots him out.
Spots him down with an M416, has a 3x to back himself up, but decides to go for the buggy run instead as the zone closes in. And now we get to see that Stellar Esports still going to be alive and kicking. They're going to be taking over the northeastern side of this very mountain. But in the process, Bigatron Red Villains, they get eliminated from the chase. Top 3 teams remain: Hale, Stalwart, and Vampire, who forced this one to a 2v2. But instead, he decides to go out and looking like he wants to lead his teammates here outside in the open. So I think that's going to be a good call as long as Sam9 don't spot them at all. But back to the action here between 1-for-1 official and Bigatron Red Villains. Bigatron Red Villains, they get sent out as the 10th team here for this very round.
And now we are going to be, and he's looking to get the other one. Will he be able to line up the shots? Looks like he takes down the players of Sam9. Lynx, last player that he has to deal with. Will it be Janaza or Lynx? But Lynx looks like he's going to fall to the storm, and Persija Evos gets eliminated. He is looking to take down the other one as well. Tony K right around the corner, not spotted due to the smoke, but Tiger going in for the kill right now. Unfortunately, forced to back away, trying to heal up his teammate. It's going to be a 2 players on the side of Hale, and it looks like to be 2 players on the side of Vampire Esports as well. But Tiger is going to get some shots landed on Tony K, falls to his knees, and the last player, Ravenclaw, on the side of Vampire Esports, he's going to back away.
And now Hale Esports, they claim 9 elimination points so far at the current state of the game, but they do lose 2 players so far. Could just be 1 as they get the pickup, but the knockdown comes through. And now we get to see that Vampire Esports gets eliminated officially from the get-go. And now we draw back to the situation here for 4 Miracle Vibes, and they're around the vicinity of Hale Esports. It's going to be Doc for you here playing the Ridge, bandaging up, ensuring that he has the most health before he gets into an engagement, but he's just a bit too out in the open. And CMF X GSM will be just behind him. And I'm loving the call here. He wants to go for the rotation because he is just too wide here into the battlefield.
And right now, we are going to see a quick overview of the map here for just a couple minutes to give us an idea of where exactly the players are at. And as you can see here, that a lot of them are going to be on that bottom right side of the circle as they stack up. It's not only going to be Agonai 8 there, but as well as Stalwart Esports, and it looks to be Persija Evos and Genesis Esports as well. So a lot of teams in the mix, but none of them really going in for the engagements just yet. Very, very close to one another. They have spotted one another, but one push from any of these teams can lead to a lot of chaos and crossfire between these 4 squads.
Definitely. Red face. Molotov flies through. That's going to be heading into the direction of Blade. Falak inside a gasoline station will be the only player standing strong here, but the nade will get cooked up. Ricochet's back. That's going to be buying them enough time, but at the same time, it's not going to be enough. And Aegon XA8 will be the next squad to get eliminated from the case. 12:46 is the time of the game. 10 teams remaining so far and 37 players in total. We get to see 4 Miracle Vibes here on the supercar. We'll be
2 eliminations so far, and it looks like they have to be able to do a little bit better if the players of For Miracle Vibes want to even get this chance of catching up to Stalwart Esports right now.
Now, Genesis Esports is going to be dealing with Persija Evos, but Stalwart Esports, they get eliminated now. Number one, no more, at least for this very match itself. It's all going to come down to For Miracle Vibes with 3 other players to come in and change the tides around here for these overall ranking. But more GPX, Bobo Ho gets a spray down, finds 2 on the staircase. Rafay down below, cooks up the molly. Rafay falls back, and he's going to be able to stay alive for this very moment. But he's trapped right there inside his bunker. And the players will just be waiting for him to come out. Baron for the set of For Miracle Vibes will be able to get Janaza tagged up. Easter closing in the distance, hopping up on Setter's Ridge. They have 2 elimination points total. They could get at least 3 more here, or 4 more actually, as more GPX will be right around the vicinity as well. And Apex, he does take down that last and final player from the set of 1-for-1 official. And they eliminate them here. Actually, it's going to be more GPX beating 1-for-1 official right to it.
And looks like 6 teams remain in the mix. And guys, before we see the end of this match, I want all of you guys to comment down in the comment section below. What are your predictions for this game? Will Persija Evos be able to claim this? Will it be GSM or some other team in the mix? But right now, back to the game. For Miracle Vibes East, he's going to throw his grenade down into the mix here, as he knows that there is a player on the opposing team hiding there. East unfortunately gets met by fire and has to back away for now. A little bit of a mixed play here. And for the side of Persija Evos, unfortunately, going to get spotted by the players of